Hi guys, how we all doing? Welcome back to the channel. So, you may remember I posted a video a couple of nights ago regarding the Sleep Token leak. I have a follow-up, and I have some factual information. Now, most of what I'm going to discuss is public on YouTube. This comes from the Sleep Talking podcast. They have posted a video of which I've watched in full and made notes on. So, there is now finally some factual, believable, and truth to what actually went on and the whole story behind it. I thought it would make an interesting video. It would make an interesting follow-up to bring to you guys, especially after the news of the day. So, as we all know, obviously Sleep Token are posting again. Everything is fine. 3 is back on Instagram. He's posting again. And everything is all good. So, we will start off with the notes that I've made. So if you see me looking kind of off to the side, I've got notes, but I am going to try and make this video my own. If you aren't aware of the Sleep Talking podcast, I will link below to their video and their channel. Go and give them a subscribe. They are very, very good, and I believe are actually close to the band as well. So have some real good and honest and truthful information. Right, so a message was sent to one of their social media platforms. They don't go into detail. I think it was Instagram, but they don't go into much detail. It was sent from a secondary account. It was basically someone unwilling to give their full name or to be associated, or what they say in the message. They do not want to be associated or linked back to this information because obviously, as you'll find out as we go through it, they are linked in more ways than one. So yeah, a message was sent to the Sleep Talking Instagram detailing all about this supposed leak. So it starts off by saying that it was sent to stop the spread of misinformation, which is all well and good. This is perfect. This is what we need. So this person was a member of a Telegram group, and they do elaborate. So bear with me. And like I say, I'm going off note form. So this person was a member of a Telegram group that was initially set up to discuss all things identities, names, older material, connections, things like that. Multiple members of this Telegram group, yes, that's what it is, are now cooperating with Sleep Token's management directly. Hence why he doesn't, or she or he. I believe it is a he, but I don't know if they go into detail. I think it is a he from the way that it is written, and I think he does mention the fact that he's a he. But anyway, not really important. So, the person was a member of a Telegram group that was initially set up, like I say, to discuss things all about identities and basically just get to the bottom of who the band members are. And it went very far, which we'll get into. So the Telegram group that he was in was originally linked on the Sleep Token Identities subreddit page. Now, I will use things like blank and holder and sender and things in this message, as they have done the same to protect the identities of these people that have come forward, that have provided information and stuff like that to the Sleep Token management. So like I say, it was linked to the Sleep Token subreddit page that was ran by blank, so we don't actually know who it is, but obviously the message contains the name. This place was also used to discuss identities, side projects, previous projects, and other things to that nature. For a long time, all that was shared in this Telegram group was old pictures, 10-year-old pictures, from members from previous of the Sleep Token members, of course, from previous bands and projects. That's when it started to go downhill. So there was 2 people at the head of the group, if you like, an owner and an admin or joint owner. Blank one, we'll just say. I might say 1 or 2. I am not referring to the original members, of course, 2, 3, 4, etc. So blank one had a huge archive of past material, hidden YouTube videos, that kind of stuff. Things that have been made private that they managed to get their hands on and download. There was some other stuff as well that cannot be spoken about that the sender has included in this message. I'm guessing it is because it is sensitive or is now legal. And again, we'll get to that in a minute. So, this Telegram group was going on. You know, they were discussing identities. They were trying to work out who each of the members were. And it led to the owner and the admin, or both owners, it doesn't actually specify, having a massive argument in public, full view of all the rest of the Telegram members. Now, it goes on to say that allegations were made and that blank 2 was asked to commit federal crimes. Obviously, the Sleep Talkin podcast is based in America, so you will get things like federal crimes and stuff like that. Basically breaking the law in the UK. You know, anything illegal. This was, and not limited to, hacking, trying to retrieve info, and other personal information. After this argument broke out, the original Telegram group was shut down fully and verified. It is gone. Now another one was created, and the message goes on to say that this is the one that nobody seems to be talking about. So blank 1 apparently lost her, goes on to say it's a female, source of information, and of course become more and more desperate to find out information on the band, again, identities, etc., to keep on feeding this Telegram group. This led to the other blank looking to contact someone in, I believe it is the London area, to try and get a contact and meet a member of the band. Of course, this was shot down, and it says with total disgust. A few people did try and make this happen, however, the crazy bastards out there. But when it didn't get more further along, I would imagine, when it didn't sort of materialise, probably a better word, more arguments broke out. People started getting booted, and this is from the second Telegram group. A day or two after this, apparently the sender was absent from the chat. Sender returned, so sender is the guy that has sent this message. The sender has returned to find blank 1, I'm guessing, had purchased all of the birth certificates as well as obtained nudes of one of the members from a jealous, I imagine, ex, because they're not just going to share this stuff around. Again, this is all on the video. Everything that I'm saying to you now has been discussed and has been confirmed by the Sleep Talkin podcast and by this sender. Now, one of the guys of the Sleep Talkin podcast says at first he did kind of not believe this, but everything that has been said further on, and as it goes into more and more detail, basically it all makes sense and can be believed as true. So, as I say, the sender who sent the message returns to find out the blank had obviously purchased the birth certificates. It doesn't go into details as to how or when. It just says that when he returned, obviously the birth certificates were being spoken about. It doesn't go into detail to say there was proof, but apparently it can be confirmed. So, alongside the birth certificates, they had, or this person had, nudes of one of the members from an ex, and then proceeded to share these nudes in the Telegram chat. Now, again, to put the end to some speculation and to some rumours that I have personally seen as well on Reddit about this, the nudes did not contain anyone that was underage. There was rumours and shit going around on Reddit that the people in the picture were underage. This is where the truth is being muddled up and rumours are being started. These pictures were shared in a group that had people that were underage. So no laws are being broken by the photo itself. The law has been broken by the person who shared it, has shared it into a group that had people that, of course, were underage. There's no limit to the age to be in this Telegram group, or this second one. So he goes on to say that the pictures obviously were shared. People have seen them. There's more than one person that can confirm that they've seen them. And this led to the blank/picture holder being outed then on Reddit as apparently an escort and a stalker. And this is also something that I've managed to find as well. It has since been deleted, but I have read and do know about this situation. It's just a crazy female fan basically, that is a stalker. But apparently, they also outed her as an escort on Reddit, and that thread was shut down. It was reported. The sender goes on to say that the birth certificates were never released in that Telegram chat. They were threatened to, but they were never actually leaked in the Telegram chat. The holder had accurate birthdays, but never shared it with the members of that Telegram. If it was shared with someone else, obviously in a message or a personal message, a direct message, anything, then of course the sender didn't know anything about it. So the picture holder, the holder of the birth certificates and everything in the member thread, decided to then post them because this Telegram was broken down into each individual member's name, and that's where they would obviously list all of these different things. So if they had something on, one of them, it would go in there, so on and so forth. They were all broken down into individual folders. And again, screenshots have been provided. So the other things that we go into, it carries on, people. It carries on. The same person that had these birth certificates, photos, nudes, etc., also had photos of a member's wedding. It doesn't say which member, but they have been confirmed as a member. Personal photos of people that have been on, say, like Facebook and social media and things. This person had basically stolen them, had saved these pictures from not just the members page, but his family's page. And then it goes on to say that a few days after this, the holder, again, same person with the birth certificates, the nudes, the family photos, etc., was blocked by the member and obviously the family members, and this also started another crazy spiral and argument in this Telegram chat. So what we can take from that is that she was obviously stealing them because she shouldn't have had them. It was brought to light somehow. It doesn't go into detail on how it was brought to light or how they found out, but this person was blocked by the family members and, of course, the member of the band that the photos contained. This led, again, like I've just said, to them going crazy. And again, I am reading these off notes. I did write these up today. They are in rough note form, and I will elaborate on each point. So the guy who sent the message, obviously this started to get out of hand. It started to go toxic again. The photos kept on coming. Decided to let the management company know, future management. And again, this is public knowledge. It is not something that is confidential. You can easily find out the management company of the band the same way that you can find out the label. Super easy. A few days after this, the holder of all of these pictures started to delete them from this Telegram group. Then a few days later, all went quiet for a few days. Then after that, an admin popped back up. Wasn't the holder of these pictures, but it was confirmed that the admin was the Sleep Token Identity subreddit admin and has been confirmed to have the same username by this message holder or message sender. As far as they know, and as they have confirmed, the Telegram group was still owned by this crazy fan. The guy who owned the subreddit was simply an admin. He could invite people, kick people, I imagine, things like that. He did not own it. Then, after that, so the holder messaged the group saying that she had passed ownership over to this apparent subreddit owner, which, again, the guys on Sleep Talkin don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 minute. This person is clearly power crazy, is clearly mentally ill. There is no chance that she would relinquish control of something like this. Members then obviously started to screenshot everything and also pass this over to Sleep Token's management so that they could build up a file. Management have acknowledged this and have replied thanking the group and asking them to send anything else over if it carries on so they have it all on file. This is clearly for legal reasons. So, there is also another Sleep Token EU Telegram group. It is not this one. There is a simply innocent one knocking around somewhere that is totally innocent. I don't know why people are deciding to have these Telegram groups. You know, there's an official Discord server that's owned and ran by, I believe, members of the team. if not members, very, very close people to members of the team. So not to get confused. Obviously, if you are on Telegram and you search anything and it comes up with Sleep Talkin EU, it is not that one. So if you do go in there or anything like that, not that people really should be right now, it is not that one. There was, however, an original one that was deleted and confirmed to be shut down. The original one is gone, 100% gone. The sender said that not everyone in the group, this is the second group, was there to leak identities, photos, etc., and that people did leave on a daily basis, and that the group was initially set up to talk about the music, the artwork, lyrics, same as everyone else does on a Discord server and things like that. The sender then does go on to talk about more, but they did ask not to share it, as it still requires full confirmation and for it to be verified by Sleep Talkin's management team. The sender did ask management if the social media blackout had anything to do with this, obviously, this break, I suppose, this another news story coming to light, and they did not confirm or deny. They simply didn't answer it, which they're well within their rights to do. So, that is pretty much where we are up to. Sleep Talkin, the podcast all about Sleep Talkin, a very, very good and very, very reliable source of information. There's a good few of them on there, and they do good work. They really do. And they're reliable. They are a factual, reliable, and truthful source of information, as I believe that they are also very, very close to the band themselves. Now, they don't have that many subscribers, that many followers. They should have way more than they do, really, because they are a really, really good place to get information like this. I stumbled upon the video before it was on my homepage and was like, okay, let's give this a bit of a listen while I was doing things in the background. So, from what I can get from it, not everything is confirmed to be actually available. I don't know what these links were that are being sent to me. The only thing I can tell you is that they weren't usual URLs. Now, if anyone is familiar with the internet, you will know that a website usually ends in .com, .co.uk, .net, things like that. Two of the links that I was sent in the multiple messages that I received were .onion links. Now, a .onion link is a link to the darknet. You cannot open an onion link with a standard browser. I'm not going to tell you how to access the darknet. You can do that on your own. I do not want to get myself in trouble for doing that. Not that it's illegal to access, it just depends on what you view when you're on there. But I am not being the one telling you how to access it. You're probably intelligent enough. It only takes a quick Google. But I am not going to sit here and tell you how to access the darknet. Basically, they're on there. From what I have personally seen, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if the file, because you do have to pay for it, as with anything on there. They have put it behind the paywall to try and make money. Obviously, it can only be paid for in cryptocurrency, which, again, is as untraceable as people like to think. It's not truly untraceable anymore, people, but it is as untraceable as you're going to get, depending on how many loops they have jumped through. No, I did not buy them. No, I have no interest in buying the files, and I dread to think what could be contained in them, because if you buy anything off the darknet, you do so at your own risk. You never know what the fuck you're getting into. There's no refunds, there's no tracking these people down, you don't know what's being hosted, you don't know what could be on there. Don't do it. It's guarantee it's a place you don't want to be buying things on, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I thought I would make that video as kind of an update, as kind of the truth, if you like, the facts that have been coming to light about this. Yes, Sleep Talkin's management are fully aware of this, and credit goes to the members of the second Telegram group for reporting it to the management. You guys have done the right thing. Now they can obviously take their own steps. They can go down the legal route, things like that. I'm guessing if the screenshots and stuff, they definitely know who this person is. I mean, the person has already been named on Reddit. It doesn't take that much of a search to find out. And I've seen other creators comment on the fact that it is a female psycho fan that clearly needs mental help. But anyway, as I kind of left that video the other night, I thought it would make a good follow-up. It gives me the chance to kind of fact-check, come back and say, this is the situation, this is what's happened, this is what apparently is out in the wild, and this message that was sent to the Sleep Talkin podcast kind of nails down what we kind of already knew, but from a place that can actually be fact-checked and from a place that can actually provide genuine information. Luckily, it seems to be the end of it, for now at least. Nothing has physically appeared online that is easily obtainable. The band clearly are continuing. They've announced the American tour dates. Like I've said before, 3 is back. He's posting. Everything seems okay in Camp Sleep Talkin as we speak. So yeah, what do you think? Sound off in the comments. The link is in the description if you want to go and listen to this broken down piece by piece by piece. Then I will provide the link to the video where they discuss this. But yeah, if you haven't already, go and give the Sleep Talkin podcast a subscribe. They are really cool dudes and clearly know their shit. So yeah, I will leave it there. Thanks for watching, people. Hope that wasn't too bad for you and all the rest of it. But yeah, I just wanted to inform my followers in case you hadn't seen that video and direct you over there to go and watch it in full if you are interested. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. I will see you all on the next one. And remember, do not touch nuns. Bye for now.